I just recorded a 17-minute long video and my mic wasn't plugged in. Boy, am I mad. Anyways, so yes, you did read the title correctly. Being dumb is much better, or like you want to learn how to be dumb. Okay, hopefully I put that in quotation marks. And what I mean by being dumb is more like you want to be the person who actually just takes action, who doesn't really who doesn't overthink things, you know? Because people who are quote unquote smart, they tend to do stuff in the background. They overanalyze. They're like, okay, well, in this route, if this happens, I can do this, that, whatever. Like, or they even just try getting so much information, right? You don't have an information problem. You have an application problem. Understand that. You're never ever gonna get anywhere if you just keep trying to get information if you're not gonna apply it, right? And so that's why people who are quote unquote dumb, who don't know as much as smart people, they get so much farther in life because they figure it out along the way. Okay, jump in the cold water. It's like you begin to find out that the more failures, the more progression you make, the more you'll learn. The more you'll just, like, things will just start appearing. You know, God will just place doors and paths in front of you, and you just won't even understand how that happens, right? But the word that I like to, well, no, I don't like to use, but the word that comes up a lot is procrastination. Like, if you are someone who wants to go for something, but you're procrastinating, really question, like, is it something you actually want to do? You know, like, do you actually want to do, you want to go down that career, you want to work out, or whatever goal you have in mind, like, why are you procrastinating, you know? And I truly believe it's most of the time it's because most people, they link pain towards doing that action or those outcomes. Like, if you want to go to the gym to get shredded, to get workout, to get a six-pack, whatever it is, people link pain towards that, and that's why they move away from it. Like, they don't want to be seen, or they don't want to do a workout incorrectly and be judged. They don't want to be the, weakest guy in the gym or girl, whatever you want, like all those different things. Like, there's pain to going to the gym. That car was loud. Hopefully y'all didn't hear that. But there's pain to going to the gym. So you won't ever go to that, you know? It's kind of like you're putting your hand on a frying pan that's burning hot. Like, it's pain. You're never going to do it again. So you're kind of doing the same thing with your goals. If you put pain into going to the workout, but you're like, if you ever even try to go and you're like, I'm getting judged, you're never gonna touch that pan again. So that's why you procrastinate. And if you're like, well, I try it, but I just don't get anything done. Question if you actually want to do that thing. You know, most people are sometimes just forced to just go down a route, and there's nothing even like, they don't even want to do that thing. Like, that was me, honestly. I will be honest with you. Like, a year ago, I was kind of like forced to, like, not forced, but I was kind of pushed to go to the SMMA route. You know, start an agency, create ads for people, and I was doing local businesses for roofing businesses for a while. And for some reason, like, I would have so much resistance to doing the work, doing the cold calls, emailing people, even like trying to set up ads, whatever it is. Like, I would find so much resistance, and I'd always see, like, and I get so close to signing clients, and then I self-sabotage. I wouldn't follow up, or I would just be like, no. But it's because I wasn't aligned with actually doing it. I always self-sabotage at the end of the day because I didn't see myself and I didn't feel good doing it. But I was so blinded because I was so pushed to do SMMA that I never got anywhere, right? And so if you're I told you what SMMA is, the social media marketing, creating an agency, providing a service, right? But if you're someone who just wants to go for a career, a different career, a job, whatever it is, or even start going to the gym, like I said, like, don't, like, really truly feel like, if you don't want, if you're in shape and you don't want to go to the gym, you're fine where you're at, like, why are you even doing it? You know, why are you even, like, stressing out about it? Like, just, you have to find a reason why you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like, if it's for yourself, it's for your future kids, if it's so you look and feel good, like, link pleasure to that. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to say. Link pleasure to doing those things you actually want to do. Like going to the gym. Or for me, for instance, I found my purpose, I believe. I'm losing my voice because I've been talking for 20 minutes straight. And 60 minutes of that was cut off because this wasn't plugged in. Whew! I'm going to ask someone for water. Sorry, guys. Anyways. Yeah, so that's procrastination. Link pleasure towards your goals. Stop linking pain towards them, and link pain to the things you're at right now. I sound like a robot. Holy cow. I need to bring water next time. And then passive procrastination. People who they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start going to the gym, but they start researching like, oh, I'm gonna get straps, or I'm gonna look how to do this workout. I'm gonna look out what sets to do, how to do this workout, but yet you haven't took any action yet, you know? And that goes with any walks in life. If you're trying to start vlogging, you're trying to do this, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get the best this, and that, but you haven't took any action, then you're never gonna learn, you know? You're getting too much information. Like, it's not bad, but if you're not applying the information, then what are you doing? You know what I mean? And so, that's another thing. You're passively procrastinating. You're like, oh, I did work. I studied. I found out how to make my camera. I'm attacking my friend. My bad. I found out how to do a lunge correctly. You know, like, really, really look at it. Are you really moving the needle forward, or are you just beating around the bush and saying like, I'm proud of you, David. You learned how to do a squat correctly, but you have yet to even try it. You see how like dumb you sound if you really think about it. Now I got this paper to really actually help me not get off track, and so yeah, question if it really is for you, you know. And if you find out like, man, I really don't want to be going down this route, align yourself with your higher self. Align yourself with God. Align yourself with God's will, right? Hopefully you're religious if you are, or you believe in God, and just get so clear on who you need to be, right? I got so clear on who David needs to be, right? Yeah, never mind. I don't know. I'm tripping. My bad. My name is David. I don't know what I was thinking. Get clear on what David who he needs to be, right? Because my goals were, I want to live that luxurious life. I want to take care of my family. I want to retire my parents. I want to be a role model for my sisters. All these different things, right? I want to serve this world. I want to be an inspiration for others. Like, I got so in depth with it, right? But I was like, okay, well, who do I need to be? And that was like, all right, this guy wakes up at 6 in the morning. He meditates, he journals, he reads the Bible, he prays. Then he goes into his work. He shows up every single day for himself. He keeps himself accountable. And I got so clear on these things, right? And so, anyways, I got so clear on these things. So I had clarity on who I needed to be. And so I started taking actions like that person, right? And so once you get clear on what you want, who you are, and you're aligned with God, you're like, God, pray to him. God, what do you want me to do? How do I connect with your will? Help me find my purpose. Kind of like, stupid son. How can I find my purpose, you know? And one thing you could look at is like, what are you passionate about? Like, are you passionate with helping other people? And for me, only thing that fulfills me is serving others. And I believe that's everything in this world. Like, if you serve other people, you'll feel fulfilled. Okay? So that's one thing. Once you get clear on that, you start taking the right actions. You start keeping yourself disciplined, staying consistent, showing up for yourself every single day, having a new mindset, having new beliefs. You embody that person, right? Another thing, a little side note. You want to believe that everything that you are setting forth is already done. Okay? Now, it gets sort of into manifestation stuff, but you're not like, I'm a millionaire. You're like, no, I'm someone who's worthy of those millions. I'm someone who's worthy of success. I'm someone who's deserving of success. And so you start taking action like that person. Like, if I am a millionaire, okay, what does this millionaire do? Does he wake up at 11 a.m. or does he wake up at 6? Does he do his work for 2 hours straight, focus, deep work, or does he do his work for 8, but he's on his phone for 4 hours? You know, you got to get so clear, like, how and who this person is. And now another key principle is your reason why. Why do you do these things, you know? Get so clear on that. For me, it was for my sisters. Like, I wanted to get super clear on, sorry, hold on. Like, so my reason why, right? It was so, I need to get over that fear, like, talk over in front of people. Like, I've done it before. Like, I swear I posted a video. I was talking in front of somebody. But it sometimes gets me. I'm working on it. I'm embodying my new self. Anyways, with the reason why. For me, I dug deep. It wasn't no surface level stuff. It's not like, oh, I want to travel the world. I want to live a luxurious life. All these different like surface level stuff. I dug deep. I went down the iceberg. You know what I mean? Hopefully you can picture that. And I asked myself, I was like, okay, well, why do you want to be rich? I want to retire my parents. Why do you want to retire your parents? So they don't have to pay a single bill for the rest of their life again. They don't have to stress about making money. They don't have to stress about making ends meet. Okay, well, why? I want my sisters to live an abundant life. And I came up to like, I want to be a role model for my sisters so they believe that anything in this world is possible as long as they believe in themselves. And that's why I wake up in the morning. That's why I get up. That's why I show up. That's how I do all this stuff. Like, it's so clear to me, you know? And obviously, there's other reasons why I do it, like for my future wife and my kids. Like, I want to be a man who does what he says, you know? I'm losing my voice because, again, I recorded a video and nothing was even plugged in. Pain in the butt. Anyways, yeah. So, why is it better? Okay, yeah. So when you are starting to take action, you know, you're like, okay, well, this millionaire wakes up at 6 o'clock. He starts taking action. He starts moving towards his business goal, or if you want to go down a career, whatever you want to do, right? But start, like I said, jump in the cold water. Start taking action. Progression and failures will overall teach you so much more than anything else in this world, because I have this, like, I like this analogy. It's like trying to research what ice cream tastes like. Like, let's say you never had it before. You're like, well, how does vanilla taste like? And you're researching, you're like, oh, it tastes like this, but a mix of this and a hint of that. And you're going to be like, oh, I sort of get it. No, you don't. You have no idea how vanilla tastes like because you never even tried. And so that goes with anything in life. If you're like, well, oh, I know how to cold call. I know the perfect cold calling script. But you never tried it, then you don't know. You never tried it. You can't actually, it's like being a practice player. I don't know if you ever heard of that sort of term. If you're someone who's in sports, like, you only show up when it's in practice, but when it's time for the game, you're cut, like, you're bad. And hopefully that's a good analogy, right? Also, I want to go back because I made this in the other video, which, again, anyways, the reason what you want, you know, get so clear on that. What type of life you want to live, who you want to live with, how you're gonna feel every single day. Like, you're gonna be energized, are you gonna be feeling deserving, are you going to be feeling successful, everything, whatever. Get so clear. If you have any questions with this, by the way, feel free to DM me, because this sort of, I'm doing it sort of vaguely because I know I made a video of this before. And so you can DM me on Instagram. It should be in the link below. But get clear on your reasons why, who you need to be, and why, and what you want, right? And I kind of think of it as a tree, right? The roots, the foundation, that's your foundation. What, who, why. And everything else is just the path, the journey. That's what I feel like, you know? And that's how I kind of embody it. Like, I got so clear on what I want, who I need to be, and why I want it, that, like, me going out here and recording, it's just part of a branch, you know? It's part of the journey. It's part of who I am. And it's so powerful. That's what I believe. Anyways, hopefully you guys can hear me well. Hopefully I'm not, like, sort of raspy. I sound like an old lady in real time. And then, yeah, I think I said this before, but if you are procrastinating, you have more of a information problem rather than an application problem. And dang, I got bit like 5 times. I hope you guys can understand that. You know, I hope this video, I hope it sparks something, but I hope this spark doesn't last for 2 days. Like, if you're someone who watches videos and like, oh, I watched a self-improvement video, I feel better, and then 2 days later go back to your old self, like, really start to question, like, do you even want it, right? You need to really question, like, are you committed to your journey as well? Like, once you align yourself, once everything happens, like, you find out what, who, why, you gotta find out if you actually really want it. You gotta find out if you're actually committed, or you're just like, sort of, like, I sort of want to change people's lives, you know, I sort of want to help people, I sort of, you know, like, if I were to move, like, oh yeah, I sort of want to be a content creator, like, I'm kind of interested in it, I promise you I want to be out here. Like, I promise you I'd be in my room right now watching a YouTube video of how to set up a phone properly instead of just going out here and try, you know? And I mean, that sounds like you're just interested in your goals. Commit. Jump in. Don't give up, you know? And I think Tate said this or something. But it was like, the #1 formula to winning in life, to achieving your goals, is literally just to never give up. Like, it's so simple. And I took that to heart. I was like, man, like, it's already done. You know, I already am successful. I'm living the life. I'm living my dream life right now. Being able to come out here on a Tuesday, on a Tuesday at like 2 o'clock while I was just in calls, while I was just hanging out with my mom for a little bit and doing the things I just love to do. Like, I'm living my dream life now because I created it. And I'm so committed into my success and my self-improvement journey and myself that no matter how many L's, no matter how many times I slack, no matter how many bumps and challenges come towards me, I will always overcome it. I will always improve. I always look back and reflect, like, how can I do better next time? It's because I'm committed. So commit to your goals. Take action. Get your foundation right, and your life will be set. Now, I low-key should just drop this in like my community, because like this pretty much just summed up what I'm gonna help everyone with. And if you are interested, if you did make it this far in the video, I am creating a community. And right now, at least at this time, I'm taking free students, just so I can build a foundation of how I can help you guys, you know. And it's my first students, like my first mentees, clients, whatever you want to call you stuff. Like, I'm here to help. I'm here to serve. And of course, eventually it's going to be a paid community. So if you're watching this 2-3 months from now, I'm sure it'll be paid by now. But again, I'm here to help. I'm not here to break your wallets. But if you are committed to your goals, you're not just interested in it, don't be afraid to invest in yourself. If you're committed, don't be afraid to invest time into watching the rest of this video, which is probably like only a minute or two left. But like, and stack your wins, please. Like, most people, not most, but some people, like, they do everything, you know, but they don't take the time to reflect and realize that they are becoming that person, you know, that they are that person who wakes up at 6 in the morning, person who does their deep work. And yeah, they might slack off every now and then, but if you just focus on the good things about yourself, you'll begin to, I think it's like, what gets like thought of gets repeated. What gets said gets repeated. Whatever. Like, if you believe in that thing, it's gonna get repeated. If you believe you're doing good, you believe you're being successful, obviously don't be dumb and be like, I'm being successful, and you go ahead and get off this video and sit on your couch and watch, you know, just start eating chips or whatever. Like, take the action, okay? Don't focus so much on the bad things about yourself. Let go of those things. I want you to do this exercise real quick as well. I've done this in probably like half my videos. I want you to close your eyes and look around your room or the place you're in and just look for everything that's yellow, okay? Give you guys a couple seconds. All right, now close your eyes again, and I want you to tell me everything that was green, right? And if you didn't cheat, you'd be like, well, how am I gonna do that if you just told me to focus on everything that's yellow? That's exactly my point. If you focus on the bad things, then you're never gonna see all the green things around you, all the good things. So focus on the good things, and you won't see the yellow things, bad things. Hopefully that makes sense. But even watching this video, like, I know I'm not like some like I don't have millions of followers and stuff like that, but I promise you, like, I'm genuinely here to help you, and it's for self-development, and so you can start changing your life, and hopefully I've impacted your life, you know. Like, take credit. Like, I just watched this video, now I'm gonna start taking action. Now, all these different things, you know. Take credit. But that's pretty much all I got for the video today. Again, don't actually be dumb, but take action. You know what I mean? Yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna let this person walk by me. You guys can leave the video by this point. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. One of my favorite videos, actually. I made it 19 minutes in. It's pretty good. Clap it up. But yeah, God bless. Hope y'all enjoyed. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. It should be on the link below. If it isn't, it's Day Talks. DayTalks. Hopefully you guys can find it. If not, comment down below. I'll help you out. God bless you. Dang. That was Vaseline, Joe.